Question number 2. Feel free to pause this video at any time. Question: is the following function an even function, an odd function, or neither? Y equals negative 6x to the third minus 4x. So remember, in an odd function, negative f of x equals f of negative x, and in an even function, f of x equals f of negative x. So, test out both options by changing the signs of the x's to correspond with the even or odd formula and see if any work out to be true. The even function does not match. However, the odd function works out to be true. So, y equals negative 6x to the third minus 4x is odd. Question number 10. Feel free to pause this video at any time. Question: given f of x equals x squared plus 6 and g of x equals x minus 2 divided by x, find the composition of function g with function f for negative 2. This is equal to g of f of x, or the function of f is applied first, and then g. The variable that is plugged into the equation is negative 2. When plugging the variable into the equation, the answer is 10. Because the equation is g of f of x, then the answer of f of x would be plugged into the g of x equation. Because f of negative 2 is 10, 10 would be plugged into the g equation. When you plug 10 into the equation, the answer is 4/5. Your answer is 4/5. Question number 18. Feel free to pause this video at any time. Question: find the vertical, horizontal, and oblique asymptotes, if any, for this equation. To find vertical asymptotes, factor out the denominator or bottom of the fraction. Your vertical asymptotes are at x equals 6 and x equals negative 2. To find the horizontal asymptotes, look at the degree of the numerator, or in this case n, versus the denominator, or d, to determine the asymptote a. So, if n is less than d, then a is equal to 0. If n is equal to d, then a is equal to x of n divided by y of d. If n is greater than d, then there is no horizontal asymptote. For the equation in question, n is greater than d, so there is no horizontal asymptote. To know if there is a slant or oblique asymptote, the degree of the numerator has to be 1 more than the degree of the denominator. Because the degree of the numerator is x to the third and the degree of the denominator is x to the second, there is an oblique asymptote. Once you've determined if there is actually an oblique asymptote, use long division to figure this out. Do not include the remainders from the solution in your asymptote, however. You get an asymptote of 4x minus 4. So, the oblique asymptote is 4x minus 4 equals y. So, there are no horizontal asymptote. Your vertical asymptotes are negative 2 and 6, and your oblique asymptote is 4x minus 4 equals y. Question number 26. Feel free to pause the video at any time. Question: expand this logarithmic equation. In a logarithmic equation, log of a divided by b equals log of a minus log of b. Apply this to the equation. Get rid of powers by putting the power in front of the equation. Now put all the components of the function back together, and you have your answer.